Where's the beach? Guys, we got some crazy northeast winds coming in here. A front going all the way down the coast here, and it has flooded the beach all the way to the boardwalk at high tide. It's crazy going on with the tides and all. Actually, I was down at the pier. We caught 2 bushels of crabs a day, by the way. But anyway, to dump the shells off in the water, the piers were covered. You couldn't even get on the pier, it was covered. Water everywhere, and even our low-lying areas locally here, the news is showing a lot of cars underwater, flooded, parts of the towns are flooded. It's crazy. But John Boy actually went out there at low tide this morning. He said he got 2 pennies. It was that bad. What he said, what he feels like had happened was the water had gone all the way up to the board and dragged some of the sand, loose sand, up to the water's edge, kind of. He said it was like quicksand in there. So it's going to be a few days before it really calms down. Although I'm going to try to get out in the morning at low tide, a little different area, and see what we can do. I think my friend Joe Sigafus will go out there with me in the morning, and we're going to play around a little bit. I got to go down there and check it out. You know it's moving sand, and when it moves sand, there's potential there, right? So we got to check it out and see what happens. And like I was saying, we did get out today, and the trout line season ends Wednesday. So this today might have been my last time. I don't know. Possible we'll go out Wednesday, but not sure. Probably not right now. But we're going to be picking crab meat all night right now. So anyway, had a great day out there. Caught 48 crabs on one run. It's only 50 pieces, but we're catching 2 at a time a lot of times. It's going to be a really cool reel. I'm going to make a reel out of that, so that's coming. And by the way, I'll show you one more thing here. Yesterday, we made a new stainless steel crab net. Most of the ones you get at the store are made out of chicken wire, steel, and they rust up and all. Wade found a way to make these out of a single strand of wire. You buy a spool of wire at like Harbor Freight. It's like, I think, $10 or whatever. And you can make 3 nets, just a wire. There's a whole process to go into it. And I'm doing a video and to show you, but look at that right there. That thing will hold a dozen or 2 crab while you dip it all at one time. But it turned out really good. I'm really excited about it. It doesn't have as many catches on it. My old one is starting to rust up and pieces coming off, and also that is nice. Appreciate the help on that, Wade. And like I said, I'll try to get a video out on how to make that if anybody's interested in making one of those. Super cool. All right, we did do a ring recovery this week. We've been getting several calls recently about rings lost in the yard. I just got one a couple hours ago about one lost in the yard. You hadn't called me back yet, but that's another possibility. We might be going on another. But the one I had this time, it was right good ways away, about an hour away. And I got there, and she said she was throwing a basketball with her son at the hoop, and she felt it come off. It's gone. Got a strip of land probably about 15 feet wide, and then some rocks on the border to the next house, and then the whole grass behind the backboard and all. So it's probably in the grass right there, right? So I spent about an hour, and I went over the entire grass. But let me tell you this real quick. One is EMI. It's kind of a real big house. I think they got alarm systems and all, and the EMI from, I'm assuming some alarm systems was driving my machine crazy. The second thing was this is an old World War II site, and the shells were in the ground everywhere. Boo, 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 boo. I mean, fired shells in the ground everywhere. She said that her son, when they built a new house, they dig up and they come back with 5-gallon buckets full of shells. Her yard's full of shells. She had to sign a waiver when they built the house because the shells all in the ground there. But anyway, with all that going on, she actually had a second ring that was just like the other one that was lost, so I could get an exact number, what I'm looking for. So it was like a 1415, it's a platinum ring. But the shells were running 35, 40, so I knew that, I knew they weren't it, but they could hide. If it drops right on top of a shell, it could mess up your numbers and all. So that was what I was scared of. But we hunted for about an hour, nothing. I said, man, gotta find this ring. What else? I said, how about your neighbor's yard? I mean, it's a long way west. I gotta at least check it while I'm here. So I go to the neighbor's yard and start going through the yard, and boop, 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 got a perfect hit. I said, oh my God, I cannot believe it could travel that far off. But sure enough, it did. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, we recovered that ring. So that ring, we did cover one this week. It was a platinum ring. But the neighborhood has a private beach on it. And I said, you think I could go to the beach? You can go ask them. So I went over and said, hey, y'all mind if I detect your beach here? It's a little private beach here. So, yeah, sure, go right ahead. I said, oh, man, I couldn't believe they will let me. So I actually went over there. And it's only about a 50-foot area. It's a small area of 10 foot on one side and maybe 30 foot on the other side, whatever. But I went over and started getting some hits. I dug, I think, a few dollars in change. I did dig a sterling silver star pendant, which was pretty nice. Then I said, I got to get in the water. So I went and put my wetsuit on and got out in the water. Not many targets out there, but it was a few. I dug some more coins and stuff. Then one of the workers there said, oh, yeah, I hunt this. So I didn't think anybody ever hunted it, but sure enough, it does get hunted. But he had never found a gold ring there, which I was shocked. I didn't find a gold ring, just that one pendant. So I don't think I'll be going back, but it was kind of a neat experience to go Militech, that private beach. Well, that's pretty cool. We are going to try to get to a beach here, hopefully in the next week before the water gets too cold. It's an old, early 1900s beach. It was a hotel, people sunbathers and all there. It's houses there now. But I'm going to try to hit that, and hopefully, just maybe, it's going to be a bust or bonanza. You know how that goes. Back in the early 1900s, they had, a lot of gold, and they had to lost some in there. So I'm hoping it's going to turn out good, but I don't know yet. I do. My friend Doc, he did get a gold grill this past week at the beach, but I haven't been hearing of a lot of gold being found lately. So hopefully after the storm and things settle back down, maybe it will get better. Y'all have been seeing the gold prices, right? Over $4,000 an ounce. Silver over $50 an ounce. So it's time to find some more gold for sure. I want to show you all this. I did a video. I put a video out the other day about this, but Nocta has a really nice backpack, metal detected backpack, specifically designed for it, and it's deep enough to hold all your shafts in there easily. On my video, for those of you who didn't see my video, I put my shovel, my scoop, Xtreme Scoop, my detector, shafts, back, everything fit right in there. I'm loving it. I can't wait to use this on my cruise coming up in December. That will be getting used. Let's see what else we got here. Shrimp. I just want to tell y'all, I was planning on, me and Wade we're going to kill the shrimp now, because this time last year, the shrimp, we were wearing it out. Well, we hit 3 rivers 2 days ago that we've gotten shrimp in. None. Zero. I don't know. The shrimp may have actually left before we thought they would be leaving, because right now is when we were planning on loading up the freezers with the shrimp. But now, we may have missed our bullet there. I mean, I tell you, we thought that now's the time, but now, not sure. Don't forget, my friend at bulletandshell.com is having the military show up in Ashland. I'll put a picture up there and the information. I try to remind y'all every week. It's coming up next month. So any of y'all want to get a table to try to sell some of your stuff and all, give Carl a call there and get him set up for you. But anyway, I'll leave the information up there if y'all are interested in that. What else we got here? Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it. It's been a busy week. We've been doing a lot of things lately. I tell you, keeping busy. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed getting out with me. I appreciate all y'all watching all my videos and coming along with me. I know y'all are right there with me when I'm doing all my little adventures and all, so I really appreciate that. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share. And what do I got to do, Vicky?
Subscribe to the Gigmaster.
You got it. Subscribe to the Gigmaster. And we'll see you on a good adventure tomorrow. Stay tuned.